And clearly you hear. So I'm preaching to the converted, right, Sally? Exactly. So it's your turn, page 20. We're going to do this, and then we will go to lunch. Page 19 first. Common fears of public speaking: going blank, forgetting your words, being judged, being found out. By the way, if you have a concern you're going to be judged, don't present, because you're going to be judged. The thing is, you're judged even when you don't present. You have judged each other from the minute you met. You have judged the venue, you've judged Monique, me, you've judged my writing, you've judged the music, you've judged everything. There's nothing wrong with judging. It's called discernment. I don't want to hang out with anybody. I only have so much time. So you will be judged. The question is, what's your fear? You're going to be judged as what? Being made fun of, being laughed at. Please just keep it down at the back. Blushing, stuttering, sweating, all that stuff. What's your thing? What happens with you when you present? Stutter, blush, forget your words, go blank. What? All of the above?
All of the above.
Okay, cool. Anybody else? What's your thing? Jane?
Is the blank thing.
You go blank?
I'm blank, but you're thinking about it, I'm blank.
Okay. You mean even now, in this moment?
Yeah, like if I was just thinking about getting up, blanks me.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Classic.
Blanks me out.
Yeah. Isn't that exactly what we just spoke of? Limbic brain response. Yeah, okay, cool. What about not being good enough? So that gets triggered for you, and when that gets triggered, when you start believing that, then what happens?
It just blocks me. I'm inadequate, frozen.
Notice the body. Can you see the movements that the body is making? It's all shutting down and closing down and contracting. Yeah, exactly. Beautiful. Classic limbic brain. Dorotka, what about you?
Fear of getting it wrong, like not being able to answer a question, just terrify me.
Okay.
Less so, but it's still there.
And how do you know its presence? Like, what happens?
Yeah.
And you see the face and the hand and everything is just totally congruent, so we all know what you're talking about. Teddy, what happens with you?
Freeze.
Okay. What's it like?
It's like terrifying and makes me angry and scared.
So can you see also how we perpetuate the limbic cycle then? Not because we're bad or stupid, just because that's what we do. So we freeze up, then we get angry about it afterwards, which isn't helping anybody or anything, but that's also a limbic brain response, right? And then we just beat up on ourselves. So likely next time we're even more nervous and anxious about going up. So we're more likely to freeze, and then it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. But it's not just presenting that we do that, is it?
No.
Check where else in your life do you do the same thing, where you forget that you're human, that I don't know why we're here. I have no idea. Don't pretend to know. But I know that you are. So that means that sometimes you're going to forget to pack the right cables and the cords like I did. And then, yeah. Sally, what about you? What happens?
I dry out. I can't get the words out.
So you
I'm all right, but then I see all these eyes looking at me, and I'm thinking, uh-oh.
Okay. Cool. Classic limbic. You get it? So it's in the moment, then something, and even if you listen carefully to the language, something about the eyes looking at her, right? So we kind of know that's the thing. Starts off all right, and then suddenly the limbic brain associates that with something that must have happened. You learned that somewhere, right? It's all learned. Beautiful. What happens with you?
Other than what's there with
Oh, everything, yeah.
just my shaky voice as well and shaky hands.
And then again, can you see how the self propels? When you hear your voice starting to shake, isn't that enough just to drain the energy and your confidence, and then and then the whole thing just kind of unravels pretty quickly. Okay then, if you've had enough of all that, then indulge yourselves in page 20 and 21 and 22. Here's some guidelines. Some of you have already started. That's good. Write as quickly as you can. You can completely contradict yourself from one point to the next. It doesn't matter. It just matters that your pen keeps moving. If I see any pen hovering, I'm going to tell you to put it on the paper and move it. Let something come out of the pen rather than you trying to work out what you should be writing. That's the key. Not to life, but just to this exercise.